everyone, and welcome to the 4th episode of the Stitching Corner with Kirsten Edwards. It's been a while since I made a video, I think about a couple of weeks, because I have really been trying to get the stitching done on the Sultan's box, and I have some exciting things to show you today. But to start with, here is the baby blanket. I've been plotting on it, but I've been working on other things a lot more, so it's getting closer, but I'm hoping to do some real work on it next week. I have an update on the Prairie schooler sampler that I was doing, and I have done all this. So I have done the lettering, and I'm not a big fan of cross-stitching lettering, so I got that done and out of the way, and I've done some more over here, so that's doing really well, and it's not actually taking a long time to stitch, and I'm really enjoying it, especially in the evenings. But finally today I want to talk about the Sultan's box, because this is a project that I've been really working on hard and made some real progress with this week. Okay, so here is my stitching so far, and I have actually cut 6 off here, but here is one on its own. Okay, so I have stitched 16 triangles, and I have attached the beautiful crystals in the middle of each triangle, and they are beautiful. I love them. They really glimmer. So in the future, no more acrylic flatbacks. I am using crystals because they are just stunning. So I'm starting to work on finishing and putting it together. So I cut out a triangle like this with about a 1/2 inch border. And then on the back, I'm adhesing some skirtix. So I have all these triangles cut out here of the adhesive, the iron-on double-sided featherweight adhesive. And then here's all the skirtix that I've cut out. A whole pile of it. And I do trim the corners a little bit, and I trim it to fit it to size or turn the triangle around, but I'm working slowly on that. And I am planning to line the inside, because this is a box, the lid opens. I'm planning to line the inside with blue silk, and I started doing the same with blue silk, putting on some backing and finger pressing and slip stitching. It was really fidgety, and I wasn't happy with the results, so I abandoned the idea of lining every single piece with blue silk, and instead I'm going to put the outside together, and then I'm going to somehow line it in one piece on the inside, or maybe 2 pieces, one for the lid and one for the body, because it was really difficult, and it was just going to end up looking messy. Another thing that I also worked out was that when I started slip stitching the pieces together, I had only done one strand. I'm using this here. Here's a yellow strand, and I guess it's equivalent to 1 or 2 strands of DMC, probably 1 strand of DMC floss. So I've gone around, I'm having to go around every triangle again and do a second backstitch row on the same backstitch row as well, so it's double weight. And because when I was slip stitching it together, it was just pulling the thread too much. It needed more strength, so I've had to go back and do that, which is a bit of a bum. And also something else that I've discovered is that here is the original picture of the box. Sorry, my cat's chewed it. And I thought it had 4 on the top, but now I've found other pictures of the box. It's in the Met Museum, and it actually has 5 around the top. And then around here is 8 around the body, and then 5 around the bottom. So that means I was 4 triangles short. So I'm going to have to stitch another 4 triangles, which I will do. And lastly, I want to show you, here I have stitched 5 pieces together, and this is the lid. So I've slip stitched them together, and I'll do some close-ups so you can see the slip stitching closely. This is what the inside looks like, so I'm going to have to do something about lining it when that time comes. I don't know what I'm going to do. If you have any ideas about lining it, please, how I could do it, please put them in the comments. I really need some ideas there. One idea I thought about is actually doing triangles of blue silk, just like these, and sewing them together to form a back and an inside on both parts. But this is basically the lid, and it looks, I'm really pleased with how it's looking once you slip stitch it together. It's really beautiful. So this week coming, I will definitely be working on doing another 4 triangles, and then I will be working on putting the outside of the box together, and then I will come up with some fantastic way to do the lining, won't I? Because I have to. But I so far am really pleased with this project and how it's turning out. And this is how designs go. You dream it in your head, you get a picture of it, but actually working it out in reality can sometimes take a lot of trial and error. But I'm really pleased with this so far, despite changes. Okay, well, that's the lot. I hope you've had a really great stitching week, and I'll see you next time. Happy stitching!